This is Kathy Chase. I wanted to talk about Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Kim Hedgeland Lassen, Shannon Hubert Bartusek, and anybody else involved in making their so-called puzzle, or what they have called it, their yellow brick road of crime. It's a road of crime, and they have showed everybody how they like to hurt people, how they've exploited all guilt. They have proven 100% guilty of crime. They were trying to pass off their game as mere cryptology, which is not what it is. Now, if it was just a game of names in which, or numbers or colors, and didn't involve any death involved, then it could be called just cryptology. But you have fingerprints to actual crime scenes that they can be linked up to. Missing children, terrorism, and other types of crimes. And so, what you have are fingerprints, serial killers, okay? These people are serial killers, and they have said that they use the music, Led Zeppelin, the Hindenburg on the Led Zeppelin music, Oh the Humanity. Well, caught red-handed, they're M&Ms. Well, as I said, if it was just cryptology, then it would just be their code, basically kind of a retarded code for, how they communicate. Cryptology is just communication, as I said before. They say it's cryptology, but it links to death and terrorism, murders, child abductions, and so forth, from everything that I have seen. So, they are lying to you when they tell you it's just cryptology. No, it's fingerprints, it's crime scenes, it's murder, it's terrorism, and so forth. And so, just so people understand that you're being lied to, I can't believe they even have the media using their serial killing code, the name game, and so forth. As I said, these people are serial killers, they're murderers, they're terrorists, and they are fugitives. Presidents of the United States are fugitives, they are hardcore criminals. As I said, the main people involved are George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Shannon Hubert Bartusek, Kim Hedgeland Lassen, and then there may be 1, 2, or 3 different people else involved. But those are the main ones. They have claimed ownership to this puzzle, okay? The people who have claimed ownership to this puzzle are the ones guilty. And, as I said, cryptology is just communication only. If you look at the records, anything that's ever been talked about in the history of cryptology, from hieroglyphics to any type of government cryptology, then you would know it was just about codes and communication. Well, none of those cases in which that might be in books or texts out there for the public to read would never link to death or terrorism or anything if it was made by the government, okay? It would never link to crime, okay, is what I'm trying to tell you. So, this is just fingerprints to their game linking to crime and terrorism. So, just so people know the difference, this is the truth about cryptology is only information and communication. It's only about communication. Different types of communications. Ham radio to there's all different kinds of communications And these people wanted to pass it off as being mere cryptology, but all their codes and their links lead to death, okay, and terroristic activity. And they had plotted the murders of me and my children and don't think it's a big deal, and so forth. And as I said, these people are the worst criminals ever in history based upon what I know. And they have told everybody they're guilty of making this maze. And they knew I would know things upon waking up to uncover it. They wanted to show it off. They wanted me to piece their puzzle together, right? And it's really sick. These people are the sickest, most mentally ill people in the world. Okay? So I will conclude this message about cryptology and the difference between cryptology and serial killers. And as I said, their fingerprints to crimes, they've been caught red-handed, and they think this is a game, but it's real. They've been caught with their crimes. They have been found guilty of these crimes. And so just so people know the difference between sending messages in different ways is cryptology, right? But when you link their information to death, it is actual crime. Okay, there's a difference.